Hey there, glad you're here with me. I spent weeks living with the LS50 Wireless II, and by now I don't just hear the sound, I feel what owning something this good does. If you're someone who recognizes fine craftsmanship, who won't settle for, just okay, sound anymore, you're exactly the kind of person this speaker pair was built for. Right now is a great time to check the current price in stock, because once you hear what's possible, you'll want it here and now. You know how you keep using your old speakers and convincing yourself they're fine? I got to that point too. The bass felt weak, the stereo field was flat, streaming sounded good enough, but not alive. I finally realized I had outgrown the compromise phase, and when I plugged in the LS50 Wireless II something shifted. Plugging in is effortless, no amp, no guesswork. I connected my TV for movies, used my turntable for vinyl, streamed high-res files from my computer and phone. One evening I backed up to watch a film, and suddenly dialogue came through like someone spoke into the room. Next day I was editing audio and I heard subtle reverb tails I'd never noticed before. The performance. It's not just about specs, it's about being transported. The imaging, the transparency, the weight of the low end all come together in a way that makes the gear disappear and the content take over. If you're even thinking about these, pause here and check the current price. Don't wait until stock dips or the deal goes away. Maybe you're hesitating because active speakers feel like a leap. Do I really need built-in amps? Is this overkill for my room? I had the same questions. But the strength here is exactly that. You're skipping hidden compromises. The electronics, amplification, acoustic design, they're all integrated and optimized. The surprise benefit I didn't expect. The simplicity, once it's set up, you lean into the music or film instead of fiddling with gear. That freedom becomes part of how you live. When you own these speakers you feel different. Placing them on your stand or desk, you sense you've entered a new tier of audio. A few people glance at them and just nod. You know the shape, the driver array, the brand, and it silently says you belong to the group who recognize quality. Every time you consider going back to something lesser you remember that moment of clarity, the aha, when everything snapped into focus. The sound opens up beautifully, the bass digs deeper and tighter, the clarity invites day after day listening, the setup time shrinks and enjoyment expands, the entire system becomes a source of pride. Let's be honest, the price is premium, and the speakers still need good placement and support to shine, but once you hear them properly, going back to anything weaker feels impossible. If you're comparing now, this is where you stop drifting. At some point you just choose the thing you already knew you wanted. So click the link below, check the offer, and own the LS50 Wireless II. I promise you'll look back and glad you did.